Hi, this is Stefan Gonick, International Love Coach and EFT practitioner from FindingTheLoveYouWant.com. Welcome to Love Talk Q&A, the place to be to get your questions answered about finding and keeping the love of your life. So in this episode, I'm going to answer the following question, which is a common one that I get. Stefan, how can I tell if I have a healthy attraction or an unhealthy one? So this is a very important question. And if you went through my Finding the Love You Want mini course, some of the answer to that question is in there. In the mini course, I talk about there being 3 key blocks to finding the love of your life. And the first one is being powerfully, subconsciously attracted to the wrong people. Okay, so this would be that unhealthy attraction that the person who asked the question was referring to. The second block is having fears and limiting beliefs that interfere with being with your ideal partner. And the third block is not being aligned to bringing your partner, your future soulmate into your life as quickly as possible. So this question, is my attraction unhealthy or healthy, typically comes up for people who are working through their blocks and they're working towards having a healthy love attraction. So this is the way I do it with a brand new client who comes to me for help in this area. Is I'll say, all right, at your starting point, you're going to still have this, unhealthy attraction pattern, being powerfully attracted to the wrong people. So let's find what we can call a negative attraction reference person. So I'll say, is there somebody in your past or even in your present who is a really unhealthy partner for you, but in spite of your mental awareness, you're feeling this powerful gut level attraction to this person. So I'll say, okay, so imagine that he or she is standing right there and let yourself feel what your gut attraction is. Even though your mind's going, no, this is wrong, horrible, stay away, there's going to be this sort of gut primal attraction that is the subconscious thing that I'm talking about. So I'll say, okay, set aside your mental awareness for the moment, how wrong it is, and just let yourself feel that gut level attraction to this person and tune in and measure on a scale of 0 to 10. Typically for a new client, that's going to be some kind of really high number, like an 8, 9, or 10. And I'll say, okay, great. This is our reference person. So let's say in this particular example, it's a 9. So what we'll do is we'll do a little work on that negative attraction pattern. I'll say, okay, check again. So as you imagine this person's here, what's your gut level attraction now, 0 to 10? And they'll say something like, okay, now it's a 6. So I'll say, fantastic, we're making progress, that's great. Do a little bit more work on it, check again. Now it's a 3, do a little more work, and then it's now a 0 or 1, somewhere around there. And then sometimes when it gets all the way down to 0 in particular, sometimes not only is the attraction gone, but when they imagine this person standing there, they actually feel an aversion, like, ugh, yuck. I'm repelled now. I feel feel repelled rather than drawn in and attracted. Once you've gotten to that point, that's fantastic. That means it's highly likely that you have completely broken free from that negative attraction pattern of being attracted to the wrong people and thereby repeating these unhealthy relationships over and over again. So that's a really strong sign. Now there's a second sign to help you confirm one way or the other. Because when you think about it, if you meet somebody right now, before you've cleared out that initial negative attraction block, you will typically, let's say you meet this person and you feel all this wonderful chemistry right away. And it's like, oh, wow, they're amazing. I feel so excited. And there's this, this incredible attraction, all this stuff. In the beginning, that's probably a bad sign. This is probably that unhealthy attraction that this person who sent me the question is worried about. Once you've cleared it out, and you can tell by using your reference person, and you get to a 0 level of attraction to your reference person, chances are much more likely that if that happens and you feel this chemistry with somebody, that's likely to be actually a healthy one. And a way you can confirm that is that when you meet somebody and you have a healthy, powerful attraction, you're going to have a mixture of feelings. You're going to feel excited, you're going to feel pleasure, and you're probably also going to feel some unfamiliar fear. When I say unfamiliar fear, I mean a different kind of fear than anything you may have felt before. Because typically with our old kind of person, that negative attraction pattern, either we won't feel any fear at all, which was the case for me. It felt very familiar. In fact, the feelings you have with that negative attraction pattern people, these feelings are very familiar. You've done it many times. It feels normal, it feels like home. It may include a certain kind of fear if you're drawn to people who are maybe aggressive or something like that, but it's a familiar fear. When you are meet somebody that you're excited about that is a healthy attraction, it's going to be a new kind of fear that's about stepping into the unknown, stepping into uncharted territory. Because a healthy attraction, especially the first time, is going to be new territory. I remember the first time, once I broke free of my negative attraction pattern and I met my first, healthy partner, it was wonderful and it was so weird. It just felt so different. It felt so different from what I'd done before. There's a little bit of discomfort to it because it's like, unknown territory. It felt a little scary and strange. Okay, and that's what happens. Another source of that fear, besides it being, stepping into the unknown, is that for most of us, there are a few things actually scarier than being faced with the thing we most want because the stakes are so high. The stakes can go all the way through the roof high. Because you meet somebody, it's like, wow, this person seems amazing and is healthy. This person could be the one. And if it is the one, yay! And oh my God, what if it doesn't work out? I mean, the stakes are huge. So that can be scary. But it's a different kind of fear than what you felt before. It's a fear of, possibly not working out, possibly losing the person. And in fact, you may have a whole bunch of fears that come up that are in that second block I talked about. Having fears and limiting beliefs interfere with us being with our ideal partner. So you're likely to feel some fear. If it's just some, you'll probably be okay. You can get through it. If the feels are pretty potent, powerful, you may need to do some work in that area of the sort that I talk about in the Find and Love You Want mini course. So if you haven't read that, I would encourage you to read that because that'll help you identify what fears you might already have and how to work through them and things like that. But in any case, very old familiar feelings, new uncharted territory feelings. That's a good way to confirm that you have left the unhealthy attraction pattern and you're now having a healthy attraction. So I hope that was helpful, and I wish all of you guys to have that wonderful new territory, exciting, some fear of the unknown type of experience so that you can be with the love of your life. Did you like this video? If so, click on the like button below, subscribe to this channel, and spread the love to your friends. And if you have questions about your love life, please submit them in the comments below, and your question just might appear in an upcoming episode of Love Talk Q&A. Also, if you would like to understand the 3 key blocks to finding love and how to attract your soulmate now, sign up for the free Finding the Love You Want mini course. Well, thank you for hanging out with me, and remember, no matter how long you've been trying, you really can have the life and love you long for. This is Stefan Gonick, International Love Coach from FindingTheLoveYouWant.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time on Love Talk Q&A.